Good morning, everybody. Bill Lane, Realtor. Just got back from San Francisco. Had a great weekend up there. Saw some concerts, and it was kind of cool. The venue was under all whatever restrictions are in Marin County, up in the Bay Area. So the restrictions are pretty tight, especially for a gathering like that, because it was a concert. So I think that it was a limited attendance, and they had like 6 foot by 6 foot squares taped off. So my wife and I were at a table in our own little square, and once we get in a square, you're not allowed to leave unless you have to go to the bathroom or go get a drink. And then you have to wear a mask the whole time. Even the players, the guys on the stage, were wearing masks. And that was the venue has to do this stuff for Marin County because of whatever level they're at or whatever it is. So it's not the venue's choice, right? It was clearly spelled out on the tickets. Everybody knew what you had to do, and yet there was still people who had to protest. I don't mean with signs and things. I mean like arguing with the staff that they shouldn't have to wear a mask because of whatever reason or the other. Okay, I'm fully vaccinated. We were outside, and look, I thought it was ridiculous. And at the social distancing spots, there was no reason in the world we shouldn't be able to take our masks off, except for the fact that the venue has a set of rules put on them by the state that they clearly spelled out when we bought our tickets that they have to abide by. So I knew I was going to have to cooperate, and I cooperated no problem, and I didn't think twice about it because I knew I was going to have to, and I knew it wasn't the venue's choice. And so does everybody else, and yet there was still people who wanted to cause a scene and make a problem for a kid making $15 an hour, ushering seats and helping people around the venue, who has no say, none, in any of these rules or any of this BS, and probably doesn't give a crap whether you wear a mask or not, but he's doing his job. And, some people decide they have to give him a hard time. It's insanity. Why would you think the barista at Starbucks or ticket taker at a concert venue or, the gal at Vons who checks your groceries or helps with the veggies or whatever is going to be able to change the mask mandate or change the rules and all this stuff? It's ridiculous to argue with those people. It makes no sense. And it drives me nuts because what drove me nuts about it is not that they had that opinion. I don't care for that either, but that's their choice. We talked about tolerance. And look, everybody's entitled to their view. But what you're not entitled to do is berate like somebody just trying to do their job who has no say in any of the stuff and give them a hard time because you don't agree with some policy that's set by the government. It's not set by, Alice, the gal who's, making minimum wage to bag your groceries. And tell you to put a mask on when she's been told by her manager to go around. That's your job today, Alice. Go around and make sure everybody has a mask on so we don't get shut down by the state for not following the regulations. So, kind of annoyed me, in case you can't tell. And it's not about tolerance. I am totally okay with their opinion. I don't agree with it, but the opinion's fine, I just think we should all cooperate to get through this shit as fast as we can, excuse my language, and understand that these venues and a lot of these people have no say. If you're going to protest it, more power to you. Get after it. Do what you got to do. But protest it with the right people, right? Yelling at some hourly employees just there doing their job and probably agrees with you or might agree with you is, again, a time waster. You're annoying somebody else. You're annoying all the other patrons and customers that are waiting behind you or whatever. And you're not resolving, solving, or changing anything. So, anyway, that's something I wanted to mention. When I talk about tolerance, I'm not tolerant of that kind of crap because it's just ridiculous. It's not the opinion I'm intolerant of, it's the action around the opinion. Because you're affecting everybody else. Anytime you do that, you might as well just throw garbage out the window of your car, right? That's the same thing. You're dumping your trash onto everybody else's lawn. So, not cool in my view. But anyway, it was an awesome weekend other than that. And, that bothered me for 2 seconds. And actually, I thought, well, that'll make a good video. I could talk about how stupid that is, because it is. It's just ridiculous. And anyway, everybody had an awesome time. I forgot I even had the mask on. It was just awesome to be out and around people. I felt super comfortable because I was vaccinated. And, I'd have been fine taking the mask off. I think that's going to happen real soon. And you know what? When it does, and when venues are allowed to tell us to take our masks off, then I'll take my mask off. And until then, I'll just do what I'm told and just get through this, right? Everybody's just trying to get through this. I am not a believer that there's some mysterious, force that wants us to stay with masks on. I don't think that's true. I think everybody wants to get the masks off. I think, that the fastest way to get that to happen is to cooperate, is everybody cooperate, is my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But that's the path I've chosen to take. Whatever path you've chosen to take, I guess my point of today's video is try to make it a path that doesn't cause a problem for others. You're entitled to your opinion. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But if in executing those beliefs or whatever, you're causing a bunch of problems for everybody else, maybe you need to re-examine the way you're approaching your belief, if that makes sense. Anyway, everybody have a great day. 619-243-4000 is my number. If I can help you out with your real estate, I'd love to do so. Got a little low in the action here. I'm helping a couple clients. I'm helping a friend of mine's mom is what I'm hottest on right now. She's looking for a 55 plus community. She's single, wants to be somewhere where there's some social activity and it's quiet and safe, and it's tough. It's tough out there, just like it is in the regular retail market. So that one is my main focus right now. I'm bound and determined to find her the right place, and she's in a bit of a time crunch too. So that's the number one focus. But definitely love to help you out with the real estate. If you need anything, 619-243-4000 is my number. Everybody have a great day. Talk to you soon. Thanks.